Wole Soyinka said he's saddened by what is happening in the United States under President Donald Trump. And I'm like, Wole Soyinka, you are a 90-year-old man, by the way. Big respect to him. But I keep saying it that 2023 election in Nigeria brought out, so many things we never knew. You understand? Wole Soyinka is a man that I think he lives in the United States, frequents Nigeria, US, Nigeria, like that. This same man supported President Tinubu. I don't have any issue with him supporting Tinubu. You understand? But my issue was the way he threw other people under the carpet. Like he just pushed them away and then stood with Tinubu. Why he stood with Tinubu, he did not give us a clear-cut reason as to why he stood with Tinubu. You understand? Because growing up, I knew him as a Nobel Literature winner and how he always spoke truth to power. You know, and then I remember in 2015 he was one of those that stood firm in the forefront during protests to get Jonathan out of government. And remember, you can't compare the President Jonathan's regime with what we have now. Like it's not comparable. You know, when you want to start comparing it as comparing the life of the average Nigerian, it's uncomparable. Now, this same man that endorsed Tinubu is in Nigeria seeing every single thing that is happening, how everybody is suffering. You understand? People are begging, even the rich are getting poor. You can see where the rich are getting poor. What will now be happening to the poor? The poor will be getting wretched. You understand? This is kind of the reality of most Nigerians currently. You get? And you endorsed this man. And when you were quizzed about, okay, see what's happening in Nigeria, what do you have to say about this man that you supported? And you said you always give every president 1 year in power before you say whatever you want to say about them. Come on, Mr. Wole Soyinka, it's over a year. It is now over 1 year. You have not said anything. You have not said anything. You have not led any protest. We've never even seen you come online to say anything about this government. The only thing we see is you eating with those people, dining with them and all that. But we remember during Jonathan's time, you spearheaded so many protests. So why is it not happening now? The same you is talking about the United States of America. Like, can you imagine? You are scared of how things are happening. Like, I beg, the US and Nigeria, like, which of these two countries looks like a country that is in trouble? Which of these two countries looks like a country that is in trouble? You don't talk about your country, and your country is more or less in ruins. You don't even say anything about it. And you are talking about America, you're talking about Donald Trump. In 2016, I remember you said something about if Donald Trump wins, you will tear your passport. You never did that, bro. You never did that. And you still go to that country since then up till now. And you're still talking about this same Trump. This same Trump, he has gone and come back. And you're still talking about, and America is still more progressive than Nigeria. And you are saying you are saddened about what's happening in the US. Tell us categorically what exactly is happening in the US. What is happening in the US? That Trump is trying to secure America. He's trying his best to secure America. He said America first. That is what he said. He said America first. And instead of you to be concerned about Tinubu, what Tinubu is doing in Nigeria, you are concerned about America. You're a 90-year-old man, for goodness sake. You have nothing to lose if you sit Tinubu down and talk senses into his head. Wole Soyinka, at least you are there. You saw what he did. You saw what the president did in Rivers State. You saw it. What did you say about that? What did you say about what the president did in Rivers? You are 90 years old. Nothing can. You can't even go to prison. Nobody can take you to prison anymore. So why don't you just walk up to this man and sit down and say every single thing you know about this man? You don't want to say, but you are always quick to talk about the United States and Nigeria. Look at. Can you imagine? So we know you. Let me not just go deep. We know so many things about you. So I think it's just best you stop talking, because the next thing people will come attacking me and saying that I'm disrespecting a 90-year-old man. Man, we have 90-year-old men who are wicked. We have 90-year-old men who are not wicked, who are kind. You understand? I cannot, because he's a 90-year-old man, and then allow him, do things that will disrupt my own future. He's 90 years old. He's lived his life. I still have my own life way ahead of me. So I will not allow a 90-year-old man to do whatever he wants to do and destroy my own future, whereas he has lived his own life. It's not possible. So for me, I would say, Mr. Wole Soyinka, you have two mouths. You speak from both sides of the mouth, and you know the truth, and you always cover the truth. You do not want to speak truth to power. Believe me, if it was somebody else, bad Tinubu, maybe a known Yoruba person in power, believe me, Soyinka would have been talking every now and then. He would have been speaking against this government every now and then. Come on, does it mean he doesn't see what's happening? I remember then there was a banner of him talking about the dollar, talking about fuel price. What is the comparison of the dollar to naira then and now? What is the comparison to of the fuel prices then and now? Whereas he has never spoken about it. Does it mean he doesn't see those things? He doesn't see them? Or just because the president is his paddy? They are friends, so he will not say anything against him. It's so bad, man. It's so bad. And one thing I know is that as long as my platform is concerned, once I see things like this, I will always talk about them. I will always talk about them. So, Mr. Wole Soyinka, please do the needful. Talk about Nigeria and leave America alone. You get me?